Hello and thanks for stopping by. I like to do pickup videos every now and again. I wasn't expecting to do one so soon in the month, but I've got enough stuff where it's probably good to get rid of it now because I don't want to have a gigantic video 3 weeks from now. Anyway, I've got a pretty cool collection here from a bunch of different platforms, and we'll get started with some Atari items. So for the 2600, I managed to find a copy of Zaxxon. To be perfectly honest, I did not know this existed. I know Zaxxon was a popular isometric sort of 3D shooter. In the Atari 2600 version, this is not the case, but I was excited to see it and happy to pick it up as well. I also got a copy of Sky Skipper, a game I played back in the day, but I don't remember anything about it. I'm going to have to give this one a try. And I also found a few individual Atari manuals for some of the games that I have. Now, generally speaking, I don't go hunting for the manuals for Atari games, but they were inexpensive, and there were a few, and I do like to collect some of them. I like to have a few to look through every now and again. They're really neat, and especially the catalogs. Got a few Nintendo DS games. I don't really collect this, but these were inexpensive. Geometry Wars Galaxies. Can't say I know much about it, and actually my brother gave me a copy of some sort of a Kirby game. The words on this label are tiny. I don't know what they are. I haven't actually popped it in yet, but it's some sort of a Kirby game. I tracked down a Famicom game. I found this online. This is one of those foreign multi-carts. Whether or not it's a legal ROM or not, I guess, is the question, but you still have the tabs on the plastic they used for the case. This is apparently for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise. It appears to have games 1, 2, and 4, and I don't know what that means exactly, but I'll be curious to pop this one in and see what's actually on there. I also like the fact that these carts come in different colors, so that's kind of cool. Now for the NES, I managed to find a copy of The Bard's Tale. Honestly, I thought I had this one. I did not, but I found the manual, so I bought the manual a few weeks back, and then I came back to match it up with the game and then realized I couldn't find the game, so I had to track myself down a copy. Now at the same time, I managed to find on Etsy somebody manufacturing custom cases for Nintendo games, and I took a chance and I ordered a few. I don't plan on ordering them for every game, but for the games that I really like. Look at this great copy of Bard's Tale. Just the box for it looks amazing. Holds the cart, holds the manual. It looks fantastic. I got a few more here for a couple games that, I consider to be the ones that I really like in my collection. Like I said, I'm only going to do this for the really, really awesome games that at least I really like. I might get one for Rocket Ranger. I'm a fan of that. We'll see. But these look fantastic on a shelf, and they really do a good job, I think, of keeping the game safe. I picked up a couple of Genesis games. Now, I don't have a Genesis console yet, but I did manage to get myself the Mega SG on order from Analog, so I'm going to have that system hopefully in a few weeks. Get to play a copy of Super WrestleMania and Star Trek Echoes from the Past. I like Star Trek games. I know they're hit or miss, but I'll be curious to see how this one plays. Found a couple of PlayStation games. Got myself a copy of Rebel Assault 2 for a very good price, and I also ordered a copy. I found this on eBay. It was just a disc. Not so expensive when it's just a disc, but I got a copy of Space Hulk. I'm a fan of Space Hulk. I've been playing these games for years across different platforms. I'm a fan of the franchise, so this will be pretty nice to give it a go. For the PlayStation 2, I found a wrestling game. This one was a little more than I usually like to pay. I think I paid maybe $25 for it. Usually when I'm getting an old game like this, I try to keep it around $10 if possible, but this is a wrestling game called Rumble Roses. It's with females. It's a Japanese game. I believe it was an import, but looking forward to it. I saw some videos online. Looks pretty interesting. Got myself a copy of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty and Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Found these at a local thrift store for just a couple of dollars. I actually think these might be duplicates. I know that the Vice City one's a duplicate. The Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, the other Metal Gears that I have in my collection, I think they're slightly different names. So either I have a duplicate here or it's a game that I was unaware of. I also found on eBay a yellow controller for my PlayStation 2. I need to have controllers as backups, and I've never seen this color before. This came to me from Japan. I paid, even though it's used, because I had to ship it from overseas, I basically paid full price for a controller. But it's this bright yellow. It's in great shape. It plays great. So I'm excited to get it in the collection. For the PlayStation 3, I got a copy of Dragon Age Inquisition. I thought I already had Dragon Age, but it turns out I had one of the sequels to the game. So now I have the Inquisition. Looking forward to giving this one a go. I heard that the Dragon Age series is really awesome. Found a couple of Xbox games. I found a Batman game I didn't know existed called Dark Assault. This one's new to me. I know the Batman games didn't get really awesome until I think Arkham Asylum or Arkham City came out. That's when the games really took off for Batman, but he had a whole bunch before then, so I guess this is one we're going to roll the dice on. Found a copy of Mech Assault. I think I've mentioned this on prior videos. I am a fan when it comes to any sort of a mech game, so we'll give this one a try, see if it's any good. I also had to buy myself another copy of Silent Hill 4 The Room. I wanted to play this game a week ago, and I looked through my collection, and it turns out I no longer have the game in my collection. I was really depressed about that, so I tracked myself a copy online, and it wasn't inexpensive. It was more close to the price of a brand new game, to be perfectly honest. But I'm happy to get the game because I played it before and I beat it and I loved it. I'm surprised I actually got rid of it. Very strange for me to do that these days, but the game is 20 years old now, so who knows, 15 years ago I might have done something to get rid of it. So we'll see. I also found one random PC game. This was just at our local donation shop. It's called Pinball Full Tilt Fun. I don't know anything about this franchise. I know it's a PC game from some time back, and I've done a lot of pinball games on this channel, so I figure what the hey, I'll give this one a try. It's another pinball game, another one to put in the pile. So great. So those are my pickups so far for the month of August. I'm hoping it's going to tame down a little bit. I've got the backlog is growing, and I really got to start getting to playing more of these. So thanks for stopping by to give this one a look, and I hope to catch you on another video.